Hello everyone. In this video we are going to talk about strings, right? Strings in programming besides numbers, using and manipulating string is very common. It's a very common thing to do, and it's for that reason in this video we're going to talk about that, right? String, right, is basically a sequence of characters, right? It's a data type, and as we saw in previous videos, we declare our access or we declare strings with single or double quotation marks, right? We can also can write multiple line strings with the triple quote blocks, which is basically collects line into a single string with the new line marker, right? Let's just create a Python file, right? String, right? As I said before, we can we can my string we can create string with single quotes and my string just put my name, right? Um, country whatever Japan, I guess. Um, this is single, double, and comment. I don't know. Comment. We can use triple, triple quotation marks. One, two, three, and Python creates the reds, right? But in this one, we can just create a single comment, a big comment here. Uh, this is my comment about triple, and we're gonna use space and continue writing here. La 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 la. Right. Right. Um. We can use um. This is called a doc string, right? Right. You will see more of you will see more of the multi-line block used in documentation. That's why it's called like doc string, right? We use this to documentate or explain in a very concise way our method, functions, or whatever piece of code that we have, right? As you saw in the previous videos, I was like doing it in that way, like this with the with this character, right? I put like additions and stuff, right? We can do that with the triple quotation marks, right? We can do like uh below and la 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 la, or like above. We declare some variables, right? This is the Python will completely like ignore this, right? This is just for like comments, right? You might find you might find yourself like getting tired of like documented like piece of like codes, right? That you create. But believe me, this is really important, not only for you, but for the future people that will use your code. And if you plan to put your code in like open source or whatever, you have to have documentation. You have to explain what your function does, like what your method does, like everything, right? You have to explain it because this is this is very useful and and I highly recommend to do that. Like this is how you write like clean code, like by explaining that. For example, like let's say that we have a function, right? Um, some and it takes two value 1 2, right? Um, right. This is a very simple like function. Um, we can just put right takes 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 two parameters to sum the values and return it. Right, easy. Right. Um, that's how you do it. Like as you can see, like we don't have like any error here because like Python ignore all of these. Right. Okay. Continue with string. Let's say that we want to write a string. For example, um, we want to write a string. We want to use double, double, double quotation marks. Um, and we want to put a single quotation mark and put like a Lara, oops, Laras, right? Right. Uh, um, and we want to like we want to put like any like symbol or anything. I don't know. Let's use like Lara's comment, Lara comment, like to quote like someone, right? Like Python like will probably like avoid this, but we have we need to use we need to use um we need to use the like a escape, right? That's how like escape sequence. That's how we call it. And I will put like a table here so we can see what are the escape sequence for in Python 3. For example, like Python's word. It will probably just execute that. Yeah, it will ignore that. But in this one, we have to use this slash. As you can see here, it change the color of this one, and you can just you can just that will ignore that completely. For example, like we have like as you can see here, if we try to put like Python's word, it will raise an error. In order to do that, we have to use the escape sequence, right? We put a slash, right? It will ignore whatever you have like after, right? As you can, it will ignore that, right? As you can see here, like it just print that, right? And we have to just for like single quote or for example, like if we need um we need for like a double like Byron said the war it's the word is big, right? As you can see here, we have an error, right? Because we're using double quotes and we are like quoting someone, right? Um, we can just put like slash here, like the black slash here and here, right? Now print book like now it will print the double quotation mark. There are so many. Try as many as you can like here, and yeah, just try those. Let's talk about like strength slice, right? As I said before, a string is a sequence of characters, right? Which means which means that they are arranged in a particular order, right? let's say that we have this string Lara, right? Each character of this string LARA, they are enumerated like this, starting from 0, right? I will put like a chart so you can see like L represents 0, E represents 1, R represent 2, and R represents 2. Having a number having a number for each character means that we can ask them individually or grouply, right? This technique is called string slicing. For example, right? Let's say that we have like this variable. If we want to access if we want to access just to the R character in that string, right? We can just do it like this way. Let's print my name. Now we can put a bracket, right? Right? As I said before, they start with 0. What's the number representation for R? 0, 1, 2. Exactly, 2. We can just put number 2 there, right? And then just run. As you can see, just print the number R, just the R, right? And right. Or we can do in a group, right? Like this. For example, like let's say that we want to print like lard, right? Not the last one, right? We can do it with like starting from 0. That's the one that we start. And we need to add one more, right? We need to add like double points, right? And number 2, right? Done. Oh, I mean like sorry, number 3. Haha. 0, 1, like number, right? Just like that, right? Or like that, right? Right. 0, 1, 2, right? Then we start from the 0 to the 3, right? Now it will print the 3 desired values that we want, right? We can start with any number that we want. We can start with any number that we want. And also we can just do it like this way. Just from 0 to 3. It will start from for whatever to the 3, or we can start from like here for the 1 to the end, right? Right? You can do it like both ways, right? Something to keep in mind is the string are immutable, like which means that we cannot change like this this value that we already assigned. If you want to do that, we have to create another string, right? Now let's talk about like a string method, right? String method like are great tools to help us to process our text or strings, right? This method takes an argument, in this case our string, and then returns a value. Keep in mind that strings methods return a new value. Never modify the one that you are like processing. Right? There are lots of methods that we can try and use, but let's focus on a few, right? You can I just put a link in the description below, so you can go to the documentation of Python to see all the string methods that we can use, right? I will link I will I will leave a link below so you can try. For example, let's create we have a string here, right? Um, let's try with this one, right? Um, let's print my name, and now in order to use a string method, we can just put the dot right after the name of the variable, and in Python we have this that we can it just like opens like all of these methods are like linked, do this variable, like this is a string, so it will show just the string. Let's try with this one, capitalize, right? Let's put the like lowercase, right? Run. As you can see here, like it capitalized the first letter, right? L, right? It will, and and we can try, for example, like title, for example, like my phone name, right? You can use uh title. Uh, we can use title, right? Like use, as you can see here, we'll make a title based on my name, and oh, we can also use lower. You press enter. As you can see, for when you are like calling like string methods, after the dot and you put the name, you have to put the like the double parentheses, right? Lower, it will do anything because they're like lower, but let's say that we want to put like upper, right? Let's put upper, upper, minor letter, right? Right. We can also like, oh, sorry, we can do this, for example, like my name pluralize is equal to name my name dot upper, and then we can just print this. Right. There are like so many, like so many. Just let's try. Like we can just use this one, for example, like um we can use by name it's of num false, and we just to check if it's all number. For example, like if we have like five, I mean like sorry um oops sorry um it's a integer. It's like that we have like 10, right? Two, because it's alphanumeric. Like we have like a number inside this one, right? It will just do like false, right? Right. Just try those in right, and then now let's talk about like string formatting, right? This is a style, and we can this is a style from like C, and we can use it to create and format strings. We can use the operator module to format these variables. They also work with an argument, like as argument like is like an argument specifier, the conversion of the types. These ones are like the following. I will put just a table here so you can see all of them here. But let's try this, right? Um, let's we have our name, right? Let's put your name and run to them, right? Um, now let's print hello, hello, and as I said before, we use the modules, the module, this operator model, and then we put the conversion type. In this one, in this example, we want print this string. So we use the s, right? This is they will they will this is will convert to string, right? And now we use hello and an s, and then we put welcome to our hotel. Uh, enjoy your visit. I don't know your room. It's up. Um, your room is I don't know. It because this is an integer, right? Um, we can just do that, and then after after this, we can just put the models here, and then we put the variables that we are like passing to these ones. My name, for example, they have to be in the parentheses. Let's put my name, comma, and room. These are the two variables that we're like passing to this one, and this one. Now let's run that. Hello, Lara. Welcome to our hotel. And your visit. Your room is 210, right? If we change this one to F, you will see that it format the value and put it like that, like a floating point. This is how you can like this is how you can like convert this convert make like this conversion like format your variables and everything. This is like very useful. So just practice a little bit with these ones. You can just put like for example we can put age. Let's put your age is like 25. I don't know. You can just put hello, welcome to our hotel. Your room is that. Your age. This is maybe crazy. Your age is okay, and then we have to put it in order here. So we put age, right? I have to put it in order, right? It will first take the name and put it here in our string. It will convert age, this is an integer, it will convert it to a string and put it here. And then it will convert the room that is an integer, it will convert it to a floating point, it will put it here. Let's run that. Hello, now your age is 25 and your basic, your room is 10, is 210, right? That's how you do it. This is this is for now. Thank you so much for watching. Write comments below if you have any questions. Like press like please if you so you can support this channel and share with your friends. Thank you so much for watching.